Hi guys, you're welcome. The name remains Ekwimanobamdele and the channel still is Shalayetv. And this week we're bringing you another fresh topic from our stables. 5 major mistakes you should avoid while choosing a life partner. Now, choosing a life partner is a lifelong decision. It's something you may have to live with for the rest of your life, unless maybe death or you choose to go the route of divorce or separation. So it's something that you should not make a mistake while doing. Choosing a life partner is as important as breathing air itself. So today we're telling you what are the 5 major things you should look out for while making this great decision in life. Now let's roll the intro. Welcome back guys. So the major mistakes you make while choosing a life partner. Mistake number 1, settling down because you think you won't find somebody better. Now that's a huge mistake on your part, because I'm sure there is always someone better than who you think is the best right now, and you don't have to rush yourself to just choose that person because you think you won't find somebody who's better than the guy or the girl. And most people will say that when the preferable is not available, then the available becomes the preferable. That's a wrong step in the right direction, because there's always someone who's better than who you think you're dating right now. And if you take your time and look out for the right person, you will surely find someone who is better, who can make you feel more secure, more beautiful, more happy in your marriage. So calm down and take the time to find someone who is much better, especially if you're getting the vibes that this person you're with is not the perfect person for you. Don't just rush and say, I might not find someone who's better. Some will even say that the devil you know is better than the angel that you don't. That doesn't always work. The devil you know might be worse than the angel you don't know. So calm down and look out for someone who's much better than who you think you're dating right now. Number 2, being with someone because of their beauty or handsomeness. You know, most people will just see a fine girl with the perfect shape and maybe even the perfect accent, or a fine guy with the 6 packs and the very handsome face and all that sophistication. Well, this is a lifelong decision that you're making, and so you don't need to choose someone just because you feel they are beautiful or they are handsome. Yes, because at the end of the day, beauty fades. Yes, the guy you think is more handsome now or very handsome now, in the next 10-15 years might lose all that handsomeness. Or the lady you think, oh, she has the perfect figure 8, she's looking like a Coke bottle and all that, and she has this beautiful face, this cat eyes, natural beauty all around. But then how about the next 5 years when she has kids for you? Will she be able to maintain that body? And how will you feel when you don't see her with that kind of body that you married her with? So choosing somebody because of their beauty or handsomeness is a big mistake that you'll be making if you do that. So look for someone who complements you, who is compatible with you, not just based on their face or based on their figure. Before we move on to the next point, we'd like to subscribe to our channel at Shalayetv and follow us on all social media platforms. Shalayetv is the name. Mistake number 3. Yes, mistake number 3 is settling down to please family and friends. And we know how this goes. There's always this pressure, especially in the African setting, on either male or female. When the family, the mom, the dad, the extended family feels that you're getting old, like especially when a girl is getting to her 30s or like early 30s, late 30s, in fact, they will start making deliverance for you, praying for you, fasting on your behalf to make sure you get married. For a guy, you know, like let's say 30s, 40s, yeah, you know, the pressure comes on. So, but at the end of the day, it's your life and not their life. So it's you that's going to be in the marriage. It's you that will face the entire issue. If you marry the wrong person, you're the one who's going to get battered, get beaten. If you marry an abuser, you're the one who's going to get the psychological abuse, the emotional abuse, the verbal abuse, and all that. If you end up with the wrong person, or you're the one who's going to feel like you're just an object in the house, not appreciated by your better half. So settling down to please family and friends does not work. It has to please yourself. Are you pleased with the person you want to marry? Don't bow down to pressure when you're choosing a life partner. Don't just go and say, because my mom is on my neck, my dad is on my neck, my uncle is troubling me, in fact they're bringing away from the village for me, and all that nonsense people go around with. At the end of the day, you're the one who's suffering in the marriage. So don't just bow down to all that nonsense. Make sure that the person you're choosing is compatible and you love the person. Marry for love, not just to bow to pressure. So settling down because of family and friends is not it at all. Mistake number 4 people make while choosing a life partner is marrying a person solely for material or financial gains. I'm telling you, everybody wants to marry somebody who is financially stable, and this is not even gender based. It goes for both male and female. Like you're gonna marry a guy who can sustain the family, who can pay school fees, who can pay rent, who can afford at least the basic necessities of life. And also for guys nowadays, it's the 21st century. Guys want to marry a girl, a lady who can support them in the marriage by contributing their own quota in terms of finance and material things. But making this your priority is not always a good option, because at the end of the day, even wealth fades. What happens if the person loses their wealth in the nearest future? And you know how this thing goes. So marrying a person just for financial or material gains does not work. You know, we've seen a lot of people say, I'd rather cry in a Range Rover than cry on a bike or on a bicycle, and all that nonsense people throw around. Well, it doesn't always work. Some of those women who are crying in Bugattis, well, you see, they lose their life early. They're not happy in their marriage and all that. So marrying solely for just financial gains or material gains is not always a good option. So I think you should take a time and look for someone who, even if they have the material wealth, they have the financial stability to keep the home running, they're not just all that. It's not just about the finance or the material. They have something else that can keep the home going. They have like the mental capability to understand you. They're emotionally stable. They are physically good, and all that other variables that come into play. So please, before you make that mistake, just don't rush ahead and marry somebody just because of their financial or their material capability. Look further than that. So with that, guys, we come to an end of another episode on Shalayetv. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. For our existing subscribers, I want to thank you a lot for keeping the faith with us. And my name remains Ekwi Manobamdele, and I'll catch you next time. I hope you guys have learned something from this episode of the mistakes you should avoid while choosing a life partner. We're sure those of you that are still young and about to make that choice, with our video, you can make the right choice in the coming weeks, the coming months, and coming years. And for those of you that are already in the marriage, well, we wish you the best as you try to make your marriage work. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, and for sharing.